You know, I've only done one mule drink in this channel so far, and it was dark and stormy. Maybe we should change that. Welcome back to the Beginner's Bar, and we're gonna make a mule drink, but we're not gonna make the classic mule, the Moscow mule, no. We're gonna make a Mexican mule. Now, this was actually asked of me by a friend of mine that I play golf with, and it's much like a Moscow mule, but instead of using vodka, we're going to be using tequila. I've never had it, so let's make it. Now I need 1/2 ounce of lime juice, and now I need 2 ounces of tequila. I think the typical would be a Blanco tequila, but I don't have that, just have Reposado, and also I'll use Casamigos Reposado. You could use Patron if you want. You can use 1800, use any Blanco or Reposado that you want. I'm not sure if a Añejo would be a good idea. And now, the typical idea is that this would actually be built in the glass. Instead, I just went into the tin. I'm going to get a cube of ice to shake and pulverize a little bit, and then serve it in a Collins glass over ice. And then we'll also add some ginger beer. 1 cube of ice into the shaker, and pop, piece it. This is almost like a whip shake. I just want to cool it down, that's all. I'm going to add ice to the glass, and I'm going to grab ginger beer. Grab yourself some ginger beer. I went with Cock and Bull, and I'm going to add a little bit of this into the can first to let it mix, and then I'll strain it in and top it off. Hawthorne grabbed, and pour. That works. And now top off the ice with the rest of the ginger beer. So now grab a straw, introduce, and here we have a Mexican mule. Cheers. Well, that's interesting. The tequila holds up. It adds a different layer to it. It's an interesting cocktail, I have to say. Well, I think that's going to be it. Oh, I forgot something. So we'll be back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the month of speed. And we went from a mule to a thoroughbred. It's time for the Kentucky Derby, and that means it's time for a mint julep. I do declare that that is the actual cocktail of the Kentucky Derby. Sorry for anyone I just offended. My accents are not the greatest. This is a very easy cocktail made in a julep cup. You may look at this and say, what the heck is this? It's a julep cup. That's what it's made for juleps. So, let's get into this. I'm going to need to get some mint. I'm going to flick off about 8 mint leaves right in. Now, I need approximately 1/4 ounce of simple syrup. And now I'm going to get my muddler, and I'm going to muddle this mint. And I'm going to muddle this mint. I'm not going to tear. I don't want to get vegetation out of this. I want to just extract some oil. So, because this has some teeth, I'm going to flip it around to the other side. Round 1. And now 2 ounces of bourbon. I have Old Granddad Bonded. I've heard this is a good one. I've never used it, so why not? Good pop. Any Kentucky straight bourbon will do. I'm just using Old Granddad because, well, I should always expand my horizons. And now you're going to have to crush up some ice. Either ice cubes, get some crushed ice from a fast food restaurant, something like that. I crushed up some of my blender, so I'm going to get that. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to start adding crushed ice. Not that much. I'm going to grab myself a spoon. There we go. Just add some crushed ice into here. And I'm going to go up as far as it will allow. Just about. Put that off to the side. Now take your bar spoon and you're going to swizzle this. What it means is to just, you're going to introduce this down to the base of the cocktail, and then you're going to swirl it around. You're not looking to stir, you're looking to swizzle. And unfortunately, I think I have a little bit too rough of particles. There we go. I have a little bit too big of ice to efficiently swizzle, which is a risk that you run. Now take the rest of your crushed ice. Well, that's something new. Now just bring it right on top, because that just fell out and completely just came apart on me. Oh, well, can't keep it all clean. Take a sprig of mint, give it a crush, introduce here. Now I'm going to grab a small straw, try to feed it right along the edge, and here we have a mint julep. Cheers. Ooh. The mint and the bourbon really go together. The sweetness it's a little muted. It probably could use a little bit more if you prefer a sweeter cocktail, but that's impressive. It's interesting, I have to say. Well, today we did 2 cocktails. We did the Mexican Mule and the mint juleps. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, you know, all that fun stuff. Links down below. I'll be back next time after we completed the run for the roses. We go to the run for the black-eyed Susans and the Preakness steaks. So until next time, thank you for watching. I'll be back real soon. This has been The Beginner's Bar.